What's up, everybody? Welcome to the beginning of the journey. Look, I'm Anthony Johnson, and this is the first video on my vlog series, Journey With Me. You know, since this is my first video, I figured I'd take you through the steps of how I got here and why I wanted to create this vlog in the first place. You know, I admit, just to get to this point in the process, man, it's been a journey within itself. Like, I probably shot this video 100 times already. And I shot it so many times because I was so worried about making it perfect. I wanted it to be just right. I wanted the lighting to be perfect. I wanted what I was wearing to be right. I wanted to be saying the right things the right way. And then I realized in that process that, I started to lose sight of why I wanted to create the vlog in the first place. Like, we live in such an imperfect world, but we want everything to be perfect. We want everything to look perfect on the surface. But it's not. I was shooting it so many times, man, staying up late. And I was like, man, I'm going to just shoot the video. And even if I mess up, I'm going to keep it anyway. It's my first one. And I'm not perfect. And that's what I wanted to capture. That's what I wanted to talk about. The imperfections that we don't normally discuss. That's why I'm creating the vlog. I'm not the first person to come up with this concept, but I figured the more people talking about it, the better, right? We go through so many things in life. We experience so many ups and downs and highs and lows, right? We live in this world of social media where, you get to see the snapshots and the highlights of people's lives. You get to see, the finished product of something normally. Like somebody will take 10 selfies, but what you get to see is selfie number 10. And what you often don't see is the process that led up to that. What you don't see is the journey of that selfie. That's a small thing, right? But it's equivalent to what we go through in our lives. We share the highlights of our lives with our coworkers, our friends and family, but we don't share with them a lot of times the rough stuff that we're going through because it's none of their business, right? We don't need them to know all the intimate details. We seem to forget, or sometimes we gloss over the fact that behind all the highlights in our lives, behind all those perfect snapshots, people are going through real shit. Some of the most successful people they go home and they suffer with anxiety and depression. There's people suffering with weight issues, health issues, issues with consistency, issues in their marriage and their relationship. But on the surface, everything looks perfect. And that's not life. That's not real life. So let's talk about real life. Let's talk about what we go through. Let's talk about it together. Let's engage in conversation. Because that's where growth takes place. If you're not growing, what are you doing? Let's grow together. And that's what the vlog is about. So I'm a very private person, but I decided, let me share parts of my journey. Because if I can help somebody or encourage somebody else to grow, or encourage somebody else to take a positive step in their life, then I did my job. I'm happy. I feel like that's part of my purpose. And that's what this vlog is about. It's about all of us going on a journey together and growing. So the plan is, once a week I'm going to be putting out a new video. I'm going to talk about little, stops in my journey and my personal growth and my obstacles I experienced and how I push through all that. So if you want to stay on this journey with me, just keep watching. This is my introductory video. Next week will be the official first stop on our journey. And we'll keep going from there. Keep watching, keep talking, keep growing. I'm Anthony Johnson. Thanks for listening. And I hope to see you next week for the first stop on our journey. Peace. Thanks for coming by and checking out the first video in my series. But just like life, the vlog is going to be a continuous journey. If you want to stay along for the ride, make sure you stay connected. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AntJohnson02 and like the Facebook page at facebook.com/AntJohnson02. And I'll see you next week for the next stop on our journey. Peace.